What's going on, guys? My name is Trevor. Welcome back to the channel. The summer movie season is almost upon us, so today I'm sharing with you my top 10 most anticipated movies for the upcoming summer season. For movies from May all the way till August, that's what I deem the summer movie season. Let me know your list down below in the comment section. Leave a like as well as hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Let's get into this. I'm going to include 2 honorable mentions on this list because I am looking forward to these movies. We have Elemental, the new Pixar movie. I think this movie looks fun, it looks cute, and I'm interested to see if Pixar gets back on the right track in terms of box office success, in terms of like audience and critic success as well. I feel like it's been very divisive for Pixar as of lately. And Oppenheimer, the new Christopher Nolan movie. I'm excited for this movie because Christopher Nolan is my favorite director of all time, but something about it doesn't scream summer movie in my opinion. This is a 3-hour long epic, and by the time I get out of it, I feel like I'm going to be more drained than amped up, and I want to be amped up when I see a summer movie. Kicking this list off right at number 10, we have The Flash. You have so much going around this movie, from controversies to delays to no one really knowing the future of the DC and the DCU and the state it's actually going to be in, but the trailer has sold me quite a bit. I think this movie looks a lot more fun than I was expecting. You get multiple Batmans on screen, from the Batfleck, my all-time favorite Batman, and the OG Michael Keaton as Batman back on the big screen together, and the character Barry Allen. There's 2 of them. It's a time travel, crazy different type of movie. I think this could set up the future of the DCU, and I think this is really setting the DCU. I'm very interested to see what this movie is going to bring to the table. I'm hoping it's not a dumpster fire, but it very well could be.
My face. You stole my face.
At number 9, I have Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I am a casual fan of Indiana Jones. I love the ride at the Disney parks, but I never go back and rewatch these movies, so my hesitation coming into this one is there a little bit, but I gotta say, this movie looks fun as all hell, and James Mangold is the perfect person to replace a Steven Spielberg as a director for this movie. It would have been nice to see Steven Spielberg kind of finish off this huge franchise that really made him the director he is today, but James Mangold is a perfect fit for it. It looks great with the de-aging they're doing for Indiana Jones, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a past story and a present story. Mads Mikkelsen is the villain in this film. I'm looking forward to a fun, action-packed adventure, one last ride with Indiana Jones.
Dad told me you found something on a train during the war. A dial that could change the course of history.
At number 8 is Blue Beetle. This movie looks like everything and more I could have wanted or even imagined we were going to get. I am very unfamiliar with the character of Blue Beetle, but I am so excited to find out who this character is, what makes him who he is. It seems like DC's version of Spider-Man almost, because like an insect takes over a high school kid. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting from this. It looks like a fun, lighthearted, family-centric, badass movie. That's what I'm looking for. I'm really looking forward to the DC projects coming out this year, and I think this one has a chance to be the best of them all.
Space.
Re-entry systems ready.
Wait, no.
At number 7, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Mission Impossible franchise is one of my all-time favorite franchises ever. I love the character of Ethan Hunt. Tom Cruise is one of my favorite actors of all time, and Mission Impossible Fallout is arguably my favorite action movie of all time. This one is going to set the tone and set the stakes, and I think we can see a couple characters either die in this movie or definitely lose by the end of it, leading into Part 2, which I believe is going to be the finale of the Mission Impossible franchise. You're like 7, 8, 9 movies in at this point, and each time they continue to get better. One of those franchises that ages like fine wine, continues to get better, continues to up the ante every single time, and Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt, he's one of the best characters in cinematic history, and I'll die on that hill. Now that I put it at 7, it seems a little low, because like, I'm really looking forward to it. At number 6, Transformers: Rise of the Beast. A movie like this to me screams summer blockbuster, and when I was a kid, and even now, I love to go to the movies to escape and just smile and have fun, and I think that's really what I'm going to do with Transformers: Rise of the Beast. I'm a pretty big fan of Anthony Ramos all the way back from his Hamilton days. Dominique Fishback is a fantastic actress. Both of them are up on the rise, and this looks like it's going back to the roots of what made the Transformers movies what they were. The first 3 Transformers movies, I love them. They were my childhood. I will stand by that. I feel like Anthony Ramos' character is going to be like that Sam Witwicky character that Shia LaBeouf was in the first Transformers. Funny, spontaneous, and just overall absurd. That's what this movie is going to be. It looks fun. You have a gorilla Autobot. Sign me up. Just sign me up. Breaking us into the top 5, The Little Mermaid. I'm a die-hard fan of Disney live-action remakes, and this one looks like it has a chance to be the best Disney live-action remake. Everything about this movie is just for me, and The Little Mermaid is one of my favorite animated movies of all time. So coming into this one, my hype level is at an all-time high. The trailers have wowed me. The voice casting has literally gave me chills every single time. To be able to see one of my favorite Disney animated movies of all time brought to the big screen, hopefully done right, with new music from Lin-Manuel Miranda, seeing Sebastian sing Kiss the Girl and Under the Sea. I am here to be a part of the whole new world.
You can't live in that world unless you become a human yourself.
Is that even possible?
That's what I live for.
At number 4, Fast X. Every single time one of the Fast and Furious movies comes out, I get over the moon excited, and sometimes I get disappointed, but for me, honestly, I have quite a bit of fun with all these movies, and I think this movie will be much better than Fast 9, which I thought was not good. But Fast X is one of the most expensive made movies of all time. It looks like the biggest Fast and Furious movie yet. You're adding Alan Richardson, I believe his name is, the dude from Reacher. You got Brie Larson in there. Jason Momoa's the villain. Jason Statham's back. I mean, the cast is huge. You have every big action star on the screen. All I'm waiting for is Dwayne Johnson to show up to squash the beats with Vin Diesel. Like, I'm here for that. But overall, this movie just is going to be absurd. Yes, it's going to be the part 1 of the finale. I'm here for that as well. And there's rumors that Brian O'Connor's going to come back. John Cena's in a trailer. I mean, this movie's going to be insane. It's going to be absurd. Leave just all belief in reality at the door. Bring your popcorn and have a damn good time, because that's what Fast X is going to be. At number 3, Spider-Man Across the SpiderVerse. Spider-Man Into the SpiderVerse is one of my favorite animated movies of all time, so coming into this one, I am so excited to jump back into this world, jump back into this animation style, and Miles Morales is my favorite Spider-Man, so be able to see him again on the big screen, which I did not get to do with Spider-Man Into the SpiderVerse. I'm so excited to be there night 1 for this movie and see like hundreds of Spider-Man characters on the big screen, because Spider-Man in general is my favorite superhero of all time, so be able to see the world of Spider-Man, everyone together, all the heroes, all the villains on one movie, looks like it's going to be absolutely epic. And this is a part 1 as well. Lots of part 1s coming this summer. We know we're going to lose pretty big at the end of this one. I'm really excited for this one, and I'll probably be even more excited for Beyond the Spider-Verse next year. At number 2, Color Me Pink, it's Barbie. I am most surprised of anyone that this is number 2 on this list, that I'm excited for this movie at all, but it looks like the most fun time I will probably have at the movies this year, and that's why I am so excited for Margot Robbie, Simu Liu, Ryan Gosling, the Kens and the Barbies, and it looks like it's going to be tiptoeing that line of adult humor and kid humor. I think it's a PG rating. Greta Gerwig's gonna nail it out of the park. She's one of my favorite filmmakers, so it's gonna be really cool to see her bring in her biggest movie yet, and this comes out the same day as Oppenheimer, and I think that it's going to destroy Oppenheimer at the box office. I think Barbie's gonna be one of the bigger box office movies of the year. I don't think it does $1 billion, but I think it does several hundred million, and I think it's going to be one of the most fun times at the theaters this year. That's why I'm so excited for it.
Did you bring your rollerblades?
I literally go nowhere without them.
But at number 1, it's really kicking off the summer movie season, in my opinion. It's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I believe this will be the last time we see Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's going to break my heart, because these are some of my favorite MCU movies, some of my favorite superhero movies, some of my favorite MCU and superhero characters in general. So to say one last hurrah to these characters is going to be an emotional roller coaster, but I am here for it. I believe the character of Rocket has the biggest chance of not making it out, but I'm so excited to dive back into the Guardians movies one final time, because they make everything about the MCU better. When they're on screen in Infinity War, they make it better. When they're on screen finally in Endgame, they make it better. They tie in so many things to the overall grand scheme of the MCU. The MCU is my favorite franchise of all time. I think Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 has a chance to be a top 5 MCU movie, and possibly the best movie since Avengers Endgame. That's what's getting rumored around. I am so excited for this one. I think I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna laugh, and I'm gonna jam out to this awesome soundtrack. James Gunn's last time making an MCU movie, and I think this will be the last time we see Guardians of the Galaxy. Has to be, easily, no doubt about it, my most anticipated movie of the summer movie season. Let me know your most anticipated movies of the summer movie season down below in the comment section. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button as we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers here over on the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.